So if you're thinking of starting a local newsletter, then the first natural question is exactly what tech do I need to get? And in this video, I want to start you off on a step-by-step guide to starting a newsletter with free or affordable tools. Okay, now everything I want to show you in this video has a free option. And some of the tools that I'm going to show you, you don't necessarily need from day one. So there's no reason why you can't do this entirely for free. Now, you're going to need tools for writing. You're going to need tools to help you grow. That's getting subscribers. And you're going to need tools to help you to monetize as well. That's make money from your newsletter. Now, luckily, there are tools out there that do all three of these in one go. Now, you are going to have to pay for those, but they're not massively expensive. Okay, so in this video, I want to focus on the writing side of things. We'll do other videos on grow or monetize. If you want us to, just go to the comments, put the word grow, put the word monetize, and we'll talk you through the tools you need for those points. But as I said, right now I just want to focus on writing. So you've decided to start a local newsletter. I've got a newsletter here. This is called The Whiskey Decision. And the reason I'm here is just to show you very quickly what you're going to need. So this is the newsletter's home page, okay, and this is basically their website. Now this is set up completely for free in one of the tools that I'm going to show you in a second. And this is something that you can find on Google. So you could do a Google search for whiskey newsletter, and this would come up. And this basically works as a landing page. We've got the logo, we've got the name of the newsletter, we've got like a subheading here, which you can use as a way of, a call to action to get people to subscribe. And then obviously people put their email in here. Now, all of these pages, if they're indexed in Google, we'll be able to find them in Google, which means all of these newsletters, if the person running this newsletter decides to, can be found in Google. Okay. Now, the individual newsletters that are getting sent out, if we click on one of these, we'll take them through to the newsletter. And this is what the newsletter looks like. And this goes out to people's inboxes via email, but it's also put on the website as well, which is why I'm able to get it, even though I'm not a member of their newsletter. Now, this is a great thing. There's loads of benefits, like people can check you out before they subscribe. There's SEO benefits. You're going to get traffic this way. You can share articles, loads and loads of good things. But they're the main two things that we're looking for when we're thinking about writing. It's where am I going to host my websites, my landing page, so people can actually sign up and give me their email address? And then also, how am I going to write this thing so then I can send it out to the people in the local area that are signing up to my local newsletter? Okay, and like I said, we'll get to growth and monetization in the future. So the options I want to show you today, the first one is Beehive. Now, Beehive is great because it's for independent newsletter operators. Okay. And you can go through the website in your own time. I'll leave a link down below. They have a 30-day free trial. They have a free plan. And we have that link in the description. Will give you 20% off if you do decide to go paid. But like I said, you build your website around your newsletter. So that will be sort of, the name of it. You set that all up. It's very, very quick. Then you send out your first newsletter using Beehive. You write it within Beehive. And then you can spend the rest of your time focusing on growth, monetization. And then once a week, twice a week, whatever you decide to do, you send out that local newsletter. Okay. And then you spend the rest of your time growing and monetizing. Now, I did say that these tools will include growth and monetization, and Beehive does exactly that. But the thing with Beehive is to get those tools, the majority of them, I should say, you have to pay. Plus, for local newsletters, there's not a huge amount of value in them. So don't worry about having to pay for Beehive, because the growth tools and the monetization tools they have is not going to be that useful for you to grow with, and they're not going to bring you in an absolute ton of money, especially not from the very beginning. You'll get more money from working with local businesses. So don't worry about that. But let me just show you the pricing anyway for Beehive. So with Beehive, we're going to get 2,500 subscribers on our email list completely for free, which is great, because by then, especially with a local newsletter, you should be bringing in some money from, like I said, local businesses. But like I said before, you're going to get the custom website, just like this, that you could see before, that you're going to be able to design. You can pick the colors, you can edit all of this. You're going to get your newsletters that you can write, as we just saw. You'll get analytics, unlimited email sends, which means you can change them as many times as you want. You can actually have 3 newsletters on the same account, which means that if you want to start in one area and then you're going to branch out to a neighboring area, it's not going to cost you any more. And then you can see all the other stuff here in your own time that you can take a look through if you want to. But to be honest, this is all much more advanced, and it's not what you need right at the beginning. Now, if you do want to use the additional features like the ads network and the boost network, that's how you're going to get paid from ads and things like that. How you can get subscribers, you can pay for subscribers. If you want to have a paid newsletter, all these kind of things, then as you can see, it is going to cost you. If you want 20% off, use the link in the description. But like I said, for a local newsletter, this is not where you want to be putting most of your attention. So as I said, Beehive, really easy to use platform. I really enjoy using it for our newsletters. There's an absolute ton of local newsletters that are out there that use Beehive. And as your newsletter grows, as your newsletter skills grows, you can look into more and more of their features. Okay, but there's tons on their website that you can check out if you want to. Your second option that I would recommend out there for newsletter sort of software that you could use would be Kit. Now, this used to be called ConvertKit. So if you're looking around and you can't find a lot about it, it's probably referred to as ConvertKit. Now, again, they do have a free trial and they do have a free plan that I'll show you in a second. Now, this kit is slightly different because it's not designed just for independent newsletter operators. It's more for creators. So although it's really easy to use, like Beehive, you can start for free like Beehive. They have automation tools, they have monetization tools. It is slightly built more for people who are a creator. And creators tend to want to do things like have lead magnets. They want to have lots of different types of landing pages because they might have different offers for different parts of their audience. They might want to sort of have lead magnets. So they're trying to do something slightly different. Okay. And that's why it might not be exactly what you want as a local newsletter. So as we can see here, 1,000 subscribers, no cost, no catch, and you actually get up to 10,000 subscribers. And that's why I wanted to highlight it to you over Beehive, because Beehive, after 2,500, you are going to have to start paying. But with Kit, you can get yourself all the way up to 10,000. Okay. But as you can see here, unlimited landing pages. Okay. So if you do want to have different landing pages for different things, you can. Unlimited opt-in forms. Again, you don't really need multiple opt-in forms for a local newsletter. Unlimited email broadcasts. So for example, if you want to have an over-branching newsletter and then have different editions for different parts of your audience going out different days, you could do that. But again, putting it all in one newsletter for local is absolutely fine. Selling digital products. You get your newsletter feed, API access, which you also get on Beehive as well. You get it down there. Custom domains on Beehive. So just go through, decide what's important to you. A custom domain is something you don't need for the local newsletter from day one. You don't have to worry about any of that if you don't want to. But as you can see, you get the newsletter feed, newsletter website. So it is very similar. What might push you over to Kit might be the 10,000 subscribers. But I would definitely recommend starting a free account with both, having a play around and feel which one is better for you. Now, the other thing I do want to show you today with this is our tool, which is CopyQuill. Now, at the moment, we're looking for beta testers. So if you're interested in testing this out, just go down, first link in the description, sign up. This is designed for anybody who wants a curated newsletter, of which a local newsletter is just that. So this one here, I'm doing it for Boston University. This is the BU Insider. Okay. Now, I've been through other videos on the channel to show you how this works. But very quickly, just to show you how you're going to build out a newsletter with this, is you're going to go over to a particular website that you want to curate. So if I've got the BU Insider, I'm starting a college newsletter for college students. This is a coffee shop. I might tell them, go check this out. So I'm just going to use our tool here. This is Curated. It's going to grab all the information in one click from this coffee shop. I come over to Curated, I paste it in there, and now I have my article in my newsletter. And that's all I have to do. I can put a title, so coffee shops to try this month or this week or whatever I want to try, and I can have 2 or 3 in there, and then I could just go down, add a new section, and I might sort of put BU Sports and then find some things to write about. And with this as well, you can type straight in, you can edit everything. It's completely up to you how you want to do it. This is an AI enabled tool, which means once you put all of your articles in, once you've curated everything, the AI can write the bullet point introduction, a summary for you at the end, and give you titles as well. So this will be paid, but right now, if you'd like to beta test it for free, you're more than welcome to. Just go down, link in the description, register, and then we'll reach out to you. But if you're looking for a starter way of starting your newsletter for free, when it comes to writing, then Kit and Beehive is definitely where I would go. With both of these, you don't need CopyQuill if you don't want to use it. If you want to just, manually cut and paste things off of websites into Beehive or into Kit, that's absolutely fine. You can go that way. If you want to test CopyQuill out, see if it's for you, then just use that link in the description, register, and then we'll reach out and you can beta test CopyQuill. That's absolutely not a problem right now. Okay, that offer's not going to be there forever, but right now, if you'd like to be a beta tester, you're welcome to get in touch with us, and we can set you up. So that is everything you need to explore in order to write. If you've got any questions, you want any more information, just leave a link down in the description. Sorry, leave a comment down in the description, I should say, and we will make a video about it. If you want any of the links to Kit, Beehive, CopyQuill, again, they're down in the description, and we see you in the next one.